Welcome back to the Napoleonic Stacking Channel. I'm the Napoleonic Stacker, and in this video, we're going to celebrate 2,000 subscribers by showing off some Napoleonic-themed silver and gold bullion. Stay tuned. First of all, I just want to say thank you for helping me to build this channel up to what it's become today. When I first started making YouTube videos, there was no expectation for how well the channel would perform or if anyone would be watching. But now sitting at 2,000 subscribers, it's proven to me that I have some entertainment and educational content that you value, and I just want to say again, thank you so much for watching. Today, we're going to take a look at several Napoleon-themed coins and other items that I've acquired over my stacking journey the past 4 years. We'll actually start with some of the bigger items. This is my 40 franc gold Napoleon. It's my pride and joy. And this was struck in Paris in 1811, which was a really good year for Napoleon. He had just got through beating the Fifth Coalition, and his son, Napoleon II, was born that year. And you can see here the A, that's the mint mark for the Paris Mint. This coin I acquired from Atmex, but it actually had come prior from a Stax Bauer auction. And it's rated as an AU 55. They considered it a choice AU because of the luster on the coin. It actually has some really great toning. And you can really see some of that toning and that luster on the back. This is a 40 franc denomination, which is actually the highest denomination coin that was issued during Napoleon I's reign. We also have the 20 franc gold Napoleon that was actually struck in the same year as the 40 franc that I have. And this one is an AU 50. It was also struck at the Paris Mint. This is exactly half as much gold as the prior coin that you just saw. And I think this one has quite a bit of luster on it. It's a beautiful coin. Not toned like the other one, but still very beautiful. I also have a circulated 1814 Napoleon. Now, this coin was only struck for 4 months because, of course, Napoleon abdicated in April of that year. This coin here you can see has got quite a bit of wear on it, so it was certainly used during the time of Napoleon. And 1814 is definitely a scarcer date simply because it was the year of abdication. And many of the coins that year were also melted down and restruck with the king's face. Sticking with the Napoleon I theme, I also have some modern bullion that was struck in 2021 at the Paris Mint. And this coin I've actually shown on the channel before. It's one of my all-time favorite Napoleonic silver pieces. And you can see here it's Napoleon with his army and his hat. This basically describes his civil code that he had come up with. And bees in the background, which was the symbol of Napoleon and basically his imperial line. And on the back, again, we've got the bees. We've got the Napoleonic eagle. And just an absolutely stunning coin. That same year, another coin was commissioned by the Paris Mint, also in association with the Louvre, that basically commemorates the famous painting by David of the coronation of Napoleon. And you can see here Napoleon with his laureate getting ready to crown Josephine Empress. And on the back, you can see here this says 10 euros, the Louvre. And a fun fact about that painting, James Monroe actually was there for the coronation of Napoleon and was painted in the picture by David. Additionally, Napoleon's mother didn't approve of his marriage to Josephine, and as a result, didn't show up for his coronation. After the famous portrait had been painted by David, Napoleon actually had his mother painted into the picture because everything had to be perfect for Napoleon. I also have some fractional gold from 2021 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the death of Napoleon. And you can see here it says Napoleon Bonaparte Bicentennial. On the back, or actually the obverse, you can see it's got the Queen's face, and this is from the island of St. Helena, where Napoleon had died while in exile. And there's also a little mark down here on the coin. It's kind of hard to see. I'll zoom in on it, see if I can focus. And that's the East India Trading Company logo. I have another fractional piece from the same year that was struck in Mongolia. And you can see here, this is Napoleon with his bicorn hat, looking very impressive. And the coin is actually written in English and in Mongolian here on the side. If you flip it on the back, you can see it's from the Mongol Bank, 1,000 torpor, which is their denomination. And this is actually a ½ gram of gold, 4 nines fine. Some other Napoleonic themed items I've got from Napoleon III. And Napoleon III has kind of a strange story behind him. He rose to power through very unconventional means. And you can see here, this is one of the earlier coins. This is an 1854, 20 francs. And again, Empire of France. This was the Second French Empire. And later, Napoleon III adopted the laureate. You can see here he's got the crown. And this is from 1864. And the reverse of the coin had changed back to the Bonaparte, or changed to the Bonaparte coat of arms, because Napoleon III, more than anything, wanted to make sure he was associated with Napoleon I. During the reign of Napoleon III, they actually expanded the denomination of gold currency all the way up to a 50 franc and a 100 franc. And this is a 50 franc gold Napoleon III from 1855. And you can see here it's got the A mint mark, so this is from Paris. And there he is. This is a very hefty chunk of gold, very similar to the old pre-33 $10 gold piece in the U.S., but slightly lighter in gold weight. And I also have a Napoleon III 10 franc coin. And you can see here, this one's pretty well worn. So it definitely circulated in France. 1862. So this was struck 1 year after France's invasion of Mexico. A lot of people don't realize that France tried to basically turn Mexico into a French colony, because the American Civil War, of course, was going on during that same time. It stole a lot of the thunder away from France. And we also have a 20-cent piece of Napoleon III. This is from 1867. On the back, you can see here Empire of France, 20 cents. Again, this is from the Paris Mint. And a slightly larger example, this is the 5 franc Napoleon III. And it also has the Bonaparte coat of arms on the back. This is from 1867. Lastly, but not least, is spoons, because Napoleonic stacker needs something to eat with. And these are antique silver spoons. This one's from France. And you can see it has the bust of Napoleon. Very cool looking bust. And below it shows Paris. And you can also see the little marks here. I'm not an expert in silverware, but my local coin shop actually got this in, and I got it as a gift from them because they knew that I love Napoleon. And to you guys at WNC Coins, I just want to say thanks again for this awesome spoon. And most recently, I picked up a silver spoon that is actually from the city of Leipzig, which is where Napoleon had fought the Battle of the Nations, and ended up being a turning point of the Sixth Coalition, where basically the tide of war started to turn against Napoleon. And you can see here, this is 0.8 purity silver as well. That's what I have for you today, but if you've stayed this long, stay a little longer because little Napoleonic Stacker has some birthday silver she'd love for you all to see.
Hey guys, it's me, Little Napoleonic Stacker. Last week was my birthday, and I just wanted to show you guys some of my birthday coins. We got this silver bar, and it's a horse from 2014. It's the Lunar Calendar Series horse. And then it's like kind of really cool because like it's got the horse around the tree right there, but its tail's behind the tree. And then whenever you turn it around, you can see the tail behind the tree. This weekend we went to the Georgia Aquarium in Atlanta, Georgia. And fun fact, the aquarium was built in 2005. And on the other side of the coin, we got the harbor seal. And while we were there, we also went to see a sea lion show with a harbor seal in it. And yeah. Guys, if you liked the coins in the video, please comment down below what you thought about them. And also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. Until next time, Little Napoleonic Stacker signing out. Look at him.
Oh, he's up here. Look, there's two of them.
Wow. This is Magical Moments with Dolphins.